All right, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm here with my boy Dustin. We're doing the Q&A part 2. First of all, I want to say thank you to everyone that left a question on the Instagram story. We got about 27 questions we're gonna go ahead and go through. So yeah, I'm super excited to do this. We're gonna start with number 1. Thoughts on tattoo competition shows like Ink Master? Asked Gab. My thoughts are, for one, that this season that's about to come out is about to be sick. I already started watching some of the episodes. Overall thoughts on it though, when it first came out, there's definitely some artists on there that weren't that great. But just like any TV shows or just like any business, I feel like things progress. So I feel like now the show, like each season, becomes like better and better. What do you think?
I think it's clickbait. Beginning, they would put bad artists in there just to make fun.
Well, yeah. Not only would they put bad artists in there, I feel like they were like, I heard that they would like deprive them of like food, but then like force them to drink just so that they would like fight and stuff like that.
See, it's like a drama show at the beginning. Yeah. Now I feel like it's a lot better though.
Yeah, it's definitely changed. There's definitely like within the last couple seasons, there's been some artists on there that are pretty insane. Like I actually just met a lot of them when I was in Richmond. So, but yeah, no, I think overall it's a cool show. I think it's dope for us to see like a bunch of new artists and like.
I don't really like the time limit thing though.
The time limit?
Yeah.
I also don't know if that's like how real that is. Like if the 5-hour thing. But overall, no, it's a really cool show, and I think that it also helps like get the tattoo industry out there more and kind of like helps us grow. All right, number 2. How stressful is life as a Jets fan? I would say it's pretty stressful. We have the longest drought in playoff history. So yeah, it's 14 years of not making the playoffs. Sucks.
Same being a Browns fan.
Browns fan over here. Not much better. Pretty sure he just told me that the worst two teams alike are the Jets and the Browns. So yeah, it's been a struggle bus. That is why we're tattoo artists, and
you don't watch Sunday football.
Yeah, that's why we're recording this on a Sunday, because we don't care about.
Didn't even turn the Browns game on today.
Nope, didn't watch a single. I checked it. I saw it. Hey, I looked at the score. Lost by 1. Said great.
Yep.
Glad I didn't watch. All right, next question. What celebrity tattoo artist do you think is overrated? Would you like to answer that one first? I don't know, like overrated.
Yeah,
it's
like everybody has their own kind of style and vibe. So
celebrity, I feel like most of the celebrity artists are actually good.
Yeah, they're celebrity artists for a reason. I feel like.
Yeah, I want to. Oh wait, no, I got one. I'm just gonna say it. Mr. K at Bang Bang. Not that he's overrated. He's a really good artist. However, I've seen some of the healed work, and it's just like kind of like a style. It's just not my preference in style. Some of the stuff heals pretty light.
I don't even know that is.
It's okay. He's like a fine line artist, and he does like really light tones.
Yeah, dark.
It's like $5,000, and then it's really not there. So that's, if I would have to answer, I would say that. Sorry, Mr. K. Hopefully, you probably won't ever see this.
It doesn't matter.
Did you both grow up in Columbus? And what is your favorite memory growing up? Asked the Bull. Well, yeah, I grew up in like Columbus.
I grew up in Bucyrus.
Yeah, so he's like outside Columbus, but basically Columbus.
Yeah.
My favorite memory growing up?
Sports, for sure.
I was gonna say, what am I supposed to say? Throwing the football with my father?
Yeah, my mom and dad both were tattoo artists, so I was in the tattoo shop in and out my whole life.
Yeah. Favorite memory? I don't know, dude.
It has to be sports of some size.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably just like the sports, like Ohio State football, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Nothing crazy. Where do you see yourself in 10 years tattooing? Dustin.
Oh, hopefully still tattooing.
Yeah.
That's the goal. It's to make this a lifelong career.
10 years from now? I would say 10 years from now, yeah, just hope that I'm still tattooing.
Columbus is a good place to tattoo at too.
Yeah, just like a better artist, hopefully like have like a bigger shop, just like keep growing. Just more growth and just continue tattooing.
Yeah. Just getting better at the craft, really.
Who is your celebrity crush? Asked Nikki.
Jennifer Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston?
It has been since I was like 12.
I feel like I've had like a couple, but I don't have like a front runner.
Yeah, you do.
No.
Yeah, you do. Everyone does.
Who's like there's like Megan Fox, Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, the top 5 of everybody's.
Like, yeah, I don't know. There's not like a number 1. I feel like there's like a top 3.
Mine's always been Jennifer Aniston. She's unreal.
Yeah,
and she's
great.
like 50.
Yeah, she's yeah. But then you have like, what's her name? The Hispanic girl. Vergara.
Oh yeah, she played in the Internals.
Yeah, that girl.
Yeah, she's
that,
insane.
that lady, that woman. If you're watching, slide through. What celebrity has the best tattoos, and what celebrity has the worst tattoos? Asked Luke. The best tattoos. I mean, I feel like Odell has some pretty good tattoos. He just has like pretty dark skin, so it's kind of like hard to see all them. But
what's the dude from the Raiders?
Max Crosby.
Yeah,
Max Crosby has it. Yeah,
I like it. It's well thought out.
Yeah,
so that looks good. I like that.
Not LaMelo.
Dude, there's a bunch of bad celebrity tattoos. Like
bad celebrity.
All NBA players have the.
I mean, you could even argue MGK.
I mean, he just got that blackout, which is kind of cool though. I mean, I'm not a fan of the blackout, but it's definitely better than what he had.
Yeah, he had shitty tattoos though.
Yes,
but like no one cared because it was kind of like a part of him.
It's like, I mean, look at what's the dude's name?
What's the live looking like?
What's the dude's name that has he dated Kim Kardashian, real skinny, sick looking.
Oh, Pete Davidson. Yeah, Pete Davidson. Also, yeah, his Hillary Clinton tatted on him.
Yeah, terrible.
What do you enjoy the most about being a tattoo artist? Asked Eric Phillips.
Freedom.
Yeah, I feel like that's like the typical answer. Just like freedom, get to set your own schedule. Just creating art that like meeting new people. Like I say this all the time. Like there's a lot of jobs where you get to like meet people and talk to them, blah blah blah. But there's not many jobs. I can't really even think of a job where you sit down with someone for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Like I don't even talk to my dad for 6 hours. Like. Yeah, when is the last time you talked to your relative for 6 hours, like, straight, you know, and you do that multiple times in a year? Who's your least favorite, what's up with the celebrity shit? Who's your least favorite celebrity tattoo artist and why? I know the answer for this for sure. What's his name? Daniel Silva. He might actually see this, but Daniel Silva is a really good tattoo artist. The issue I have with him is the content that he produces. So like on TikTok, he'll like put tattoos out there and he'll be like, my client asked for this. And it's like a decent tattoo. And then he's like, but I gave them this. And it's just like, it's a better tattoo for sure. But like, I just hate that he bashes other tattoo artists in a way that like so he can boost his more, and it's like, dog, like I don't know. I get why he does it because it gets people like me like riled up and shit.
It's an attention thing. Though.
Yeah, for sure. Some of the stuff
it's kind of genius if you think about it though.
It's smart, but like I don't respect it a lot.
No, it's a bad way to get going, but whatever. Yeah. I don't really have one, honestly. I really don't pay it. I look at stuff, but I really don't know any names of artists. I really don't.
It's hard.
I don't remember most of them. A lot of the OG stuff I do, but. That's coming from a tattoo shop that's like an OG tattoo shop though.
Yeah. All right, next question. English or Spanish? Do you know that? English or Spanish? And he goes, the next person to move is gay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, anyway, we'll skip that one. What is your favorite portrait that you have tattooed? I know mine. You know yours?
Mine's George Young from Blow.
Your favorite portrait you've done? Okay. I think mine would have to be the, what's it called? The one I just posted. Fight Club.
Come on, get it out.
Not Brad Pitt.
Tyler Durden.
Yeah, Tyler Durden from Fight Club. That was probably my favorite portrait.
Which is Brad Pitt.
It's a small one, but I mean, I've done a lot of portraits, and I feel like there's so many that I've done that I like, but that one was just like, the most perfect one I feel like that I've done.
We should ask each other that.
What's my favorite one that you've done?
Yeah.
The Johnny Cash one is pretty good. The one that you just did for Cole though, like that one, like it was more than just the portrait. I feel like the sentiment behind the actual tattoo, like kind of like gave it more like a feel to it.
Mine's Voldemort for you.
Voldemort
was dope.
Yeah, I fucking pretty dope. If you would choose one superpower, what would it be and why? Asked Armani. I've always known this answer. I'll let you answer first though.
Teleport. I hate driving. If I can just go somewhere right now.
Teleport, so it doesn't have to drive from Newark every day to Columbus. Dude, easiest answer. If you don't agree with this, you're an idiot. Freezing time. The ability to freeze time.
I mean, yeah.
Think about it. You can do what you want to. Instead of having to teleport, you can freeze the time. You lose no time. You're here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's
just so many things. You need money. Boom, freeze time. Go to the bank.
I mean, yeah, that's smart, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a scapegoat. This is like if we could all just stop time, we could just be billionaires.
Yeah, exactly.
23.
You can learn as much as you can watch hella YouTube videos, just freeze time, boom, still got the whole day.
I thought you were gonna go with like flying or something, like X-ray vision.
Yeah, well, X-ray vision.
Yeah.
Anyway, Do you like cats or dogs?
Dogs. You're a weirdo if you like cats.
Definitely dogs are preferred.
Yeah.
I'm not a cat hater though.
I'm a cat hater.
You know,
they're nasty.
Really?
Cats are gross.
All right. Sorry, Armani, but hairless cats freak me out.
My sister has a hairless cat. They're dope though. I don't mind those.
Sure.
They just don't look like it. They're still nasty though.
No, they're gross.
Cats are just nasty.
Yeah, didn't you say they're like greasy or something?
Yeah, like my
that?
sister, like oil. They stain stuff with their oils.
That's disgusting. Who's winning 1v1 basketball, Dustin or me? Or Dustin or Trevor?
It's not even close.
Yeah, no, it's always been me. He's known that. He's known that since we first met. He's always on the low totem pole when it comes to basketball. We've never 1v1 though.
But you know what is going to happen if you 1v1.
I'm taking 1v. I'm better at a 1v1 than a 5-on-5. You would do better in a 5-on-5 team. 1v1, I'm telling you right now, it would not be as easy as you think.
I'm too big for you. I'm just telling you.
I'm strong too.
I'm not.
You might be 240 Bradley Martin, but listen, dog, I still got some weight behind me.
Yeah.
That's all right. We'll put it to the test.
Yeah, we'll have to push that one up.
Do you ever use white ink? And how do you determine when you use white ink? Asked Josh.
I use white ink in my actual mixtures. So.
Yeah.
And I do a lot of highlights with white, Starbright, best white in the market, or Starburst now, I think they changed the name.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Dustin uses white more than I use white, that's for sure. But I still use it. I think when you're tattooing, like you want to think about, you can overuse it for one. And you don't want to use white, like tattooing with white as like a crutch. Because I've seen that before where people will tattoo a little too dark and they try to like save the tattoo by using white. What ends up happening is once everything's all healed, or if that white doesn't stay, you're back to the tattoo not looking that good. Yeah. But anyway, so I like to look at it is it shiny? Is it wet? Anything that to do with like reflecting light, or is it really, really in the foreground? Sometimes you, even if it's not shiny, like having that in the foreground, you can use it. So I try to use it a little more like timely, not saying more than him, but like with me personally, like when I look at tattoos, that's how I kind of determine when I want to.
I use a lot of skin breaks in my stuff, so
Yeah.
you only
Exactly.
wet,
Sometimes you don't
stuff.
even. Yeah, exactly. I have a small crush on Dustin, says Alexis. That's not really a question, but
I don't know who Alexis is, but thank you.
yeah. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
All right. If I could tattoo one thing on anyone, who would it be and what would I tattoo? Asked Cassie. I mean, I've always fucked with LeBron. Like, I feel like, I don't know what I would want. I mean, my logo, I guess.
I've tattooed both I have a new one now, but I tattooed both mine once. I wanted to tattoo Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No, like, what would you want to tattoo? Like, who would you want to tattoo? Like, I want to tattoo.
Person.
Yeah, like, I want to tattoo LeBron,
okay.
and I'm saying if I would, I could put my logo on LeBron. Like, it's like, you know, like, that would be fucking right on his forehead. I'm saying. But
I want to be like a probably Drake. I mean, just because he's my favorite rapper.
Yeah, Drake's
and he has like little patchy portraits.
Yeah,
I love
you
doing
can
portraits.
see it. You could see the tattoo a little bit better than LeBron.
Yeah.
Like LeBron, I could tattoo something. Someone might not even be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
Drake was a good one, right? He has all portraits too, and I love
Or
it.
even like Post Malone, I feel like would be fun. Just because he seems like such a cool person to be around. Like tattooing him would be sick.
Chris Brown's another one that'd be cool to tattoo.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about being a tattoo artist? Asked Shuggy. We kind of already answered it. I would say like obviously the freedom, but
doing something what you love every day. It doesn't seem like a job.
Yeah.
So that's like the main goal of like just getting into something that you love doing, and that's
the actual tattooing part's like easy, quote unquote, but like the hardest part is just kind of like, you know, the drive to get better as like the business side, you know, like growing
There's so many good people out there, and it'll take a lot of motivation out of you or build it up. It's both.
Yeah.
Like you like, dang, I stink compared to a lot of people, and then you're like, wow.
Yeah.
This gives you motivation to want to get better though, which is good.
Yeah, you can just take it in two ways. You can like, you can be pessimistic about it and like be like, damn, I'll never be that good. It's just like, I feel like that's just like anything when like it's a competitive field, you know?
Yeah.
Like someone could be a basketball player and they could look at it like, I'll never be as good as LeBron. But it's like, or you could look at it in an optimistic way where like
what did he do to get so good?
Yeah, it's like he did it.
Better. Yeah.
Someone else did it.
He's still human.
Exactly.
He can still do it.
Yeah. So No, yeah, but favorite part overall, yeah. And I think one of my favorite parts about being a tattoo artist is just like, I guess
it's cool to be a tattoo artist.
Well,
like,
that too.
Cool. Like, it's just cool.
But it's just like the drive and the motivation that like I'm always thinking about shit.
Yeah, you're not.
But I'm in love with the process of like trying to find new ways to like design or like
come up with some creative.
Yeah, just like so many different things. Like there's so many different avenues that kind of just pushes you. There's obviously a healthy balance, and we're still working on that.
Yeah, yeah, you sleep in day in and day out.
I think about it nonstop, but I love it. What is a style you would like to learn? Asked Dom. I would say color realism would be like one that I would like to shift over. But dude, then I see like neo-traditional. I'm like, dude, if I could do neo-traditional and realism, and then I could do the collab myself.
I like doing American traditional still sometimes. I like bold line stuff. I do in saturated colors. I think it looks good.
I would rather do neo-traditional than American.
I like the Sailor Jerry stuff. Like that's sick stuff to me. And that's like those are what tattoos were supposed to be right off.
Yeah, no, I love that too.
Yeah.
No, I don't. What is your biggest client pet peeve? Asked Cordell.
Like what not to do as a client?
Yeah, like so what is something that a client does that instantly just grinds your gears? Like that they could do. Like for me, I could think of one would be like bringing in like 3 people with you. Like if you're getting tattooed and you bring like a posse with you, first of all, grow up. Second of all, like, I don't know, just like having to entertain someone else. Like you're already tattooing and you're already having a conversation with your client, and then having someone else there to entertain, as well as like they could ask your client questions, or like they could make them move and do. I don't like that.
My least favorite thing is when somebody wants to bargain with like the pricing, but money. Wants the most out of you for the least. You see them like they want to give you the least, but they want the most.
That goes hand in hand. Like typically, the most difficult clients are, I guess in a way, also the ones that want the discount or whatever.
Yeah, they want a discount, but
then they want the most out of you.
Yeah, they want you to work as long as you can, and like
they just don't seem happy, but then they also don't want to pay anything.
Yeah.
It's the reason why is just they're not coming to you out of like the respect of like you as an artist. No. They just want to get tattooed, but it's
when you're trying.
Are you married? That's for Dustin for sure.
I'm definitely not even remotely married.
No, neither of us are married. We're both single and lonely. Have you laughed at everyone that has doubted you because you should? Fuck them. Says Kari. No, I don't. At the end of the day, it's like you kind of like anyone that ever doubted you.
You don't even think about them anymore.
Yeah, you don't really think about them for one, and then if anything, like you're kind of thankful for them because anyone that's ever doubted you has motivated you in a way. Like at least for me, so you kind of just like are thankful for all the. Because if you let it affect you and you have any sort of like disdainment, it's like not only did they get you, but like. I don't know. You're letting that negative energy in.
That's where I was very good at not caring about anything what anybody says.
Yeah.
Like you just kind of cannot care.
Everyone's gonna have an opinion. Like I feel like the more and more
popular I get
older, everyone's always has an opinion, and it's literally, I know it's super cliche, but but it's so true, because like you could do a million things right, and then if you do something that like, even if you're doing right, someone can view it, because people see things how they want to see it. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So like some people might be like, when it comes to tattooing, like someone could be like, dude, that person charges way too much. But then other person that could really they have their own perspective. Yeah, they love it. You take my money.
It's a big thing for me moving from Columbus to Newark. Columbus people are like,
different.
Pricing's cool.
Yeah,
they don't care. Newark people are just so set and like, we get half sleeves for $100. That's not how tattoos
and that's fine
anywhere.
But then you go to like LA or someone else, and it's like they would laugh at the prices that we're doing. Everything's all subjective.
Like, dude, you're only doing $1,000 for a full.
Yeah, no, I go out to LA and I'm doing $1,500, and that's like the lowest that anyone tattooed.
We do $5K a day here.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dang, dude, it's cool. It's awesome.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the worst tattoo you've done? I try not to look at it, and I delete it on my phone.
Dude, yeah. I was gonna say I don't look at the old ones.
Delete it on my phone, because even if it's like not a bad tattoo, you just don't like the way it come out, it will eat at you.
Yeah, no, literally, it's literally like get away.
Yeah,
just close your eyes. Yeah, nah. Yeah, no, there's
especially in the beginning tattoos when you're first starting.
Dude, there's a Mike Wazowski one that I did on the belly button. It's comical at this point, but like when he's like, yeah, look at Trevor Day, I'm like, please fucking stop what you're doing right now.
Stop showing. I did the worst tattoos on this dude's traps, and I'm telling you, it's brutal.
Yeah. What did it say?
I don't remember what it said. I just know that it was. I can't even look at it anymore. I think Tony has it hidden somewhere in his phone, and I don't ever want to look at it again.
What was the most transformative moment in your journey as a tattoo artist? How did that moment shape your style and approach to tattooing? I kind of answered that in the last Q&A, but the most transformative for me, I don't know. I feel like there's just like moments in your career that like kind of just like change. Yeah.
I feel like there's just like certain points where you'll just like, I get like
things click.
Something like for me it was like when I was doing Greek statues for beards, and like you see like these shapes and like corner angles of sharpness, and then you start seeing it come together, then it just like clicks and it's just there. Yeah. I don't know why. That's just
you can hear little things and it does so much. I just talked to Chris about that because DJ Tamby, he said to me, he was talking to me about every single needle stroke, or like every single like stroke you do with the machine and the needles needs to be like thought out. So like an example is like, say you're doing like a cheek and it's like coming from dark to light. You don't just like come at it like going like like you need to be intentful with it, or it's going like each stroke is just like the same stroke, and just I don't know, basically overall, like he said, just to be like very intentful with tattooing in general. And like just hearing that, like when I was tattooing this week, all I could think about while I'm tattooing is just like, okay, what does this shape look like? What does this shape look like? So you just, a little shit like that kind of like clicks and then like progresses you more.
You just start understanding things easier, because at first I was like fucking lost, like instantly lost. What's your, Chris asked what your pet peeve is.
Tattoo pet peeve? I mean, we kind of answered that. Or does that mean like what tattoo we don't like to do?
Like, or what's my least favorite part about tattooing? Oh, we can just go with that. Mine's the setup. I fucking hate setup. No, it's breaking down more for me.
Really?
Breaking, like I just don't like cleaning up after myself, I guess.
Really?
I just don't want to clean it up. I'm just like, I'm done. I just want to be done. But like cleaning up, wasting my gloves.
I hate how, okay, the gloves thing sucks. Like just going through like 100 gloves a day. Like that was.
Or when someone asks you like, hey, can you spray me with Bactine? And I just put my gloves on. I'm like, yeah, sure. Let me waste another set of gloves for you. Just spraying.
I would say how many things we have to use. Like I think that's a lot of people don't understand how many things we have to buy. Plastic wrap, tattoo wrap,
yes.
Scentsy wrap, the tray for the ink itself, all the different inks. You have the needles, you have the lubricant, you have like literally like there's a million.
Your setup in general is like around $80.
I was gonna say it's not crazy, but it's just like it's still so many things. Like it's so many things to stay on top of that I feel like people are just like, hey, come tattoo me.
Yeah.
Instead of like it's like, dog, it's not that easy. It's so much more. Like it's like there's so many things that go into like the beginning of that.
How do you prep yourself for a long tattoo appointment? For me, I only do 4 to 5 hours. This nut job over here, he does 6 to 7, if not.
I did 2 8-hour sessions this week.
Yeah, not
Friday and Wednesday.
I also don't think a lot of clients. I tattoo very hard though, and I'm like, don't get that. I do. That's kind of hard, but. I just don't think clients in general can sit very well after 5 hours.
Yeah.
But you're proving me wrong with that, because all of your clients sit past 5 hours.
I was gonna say, dude, I can't, but like I just got tattooed the other day, and like around like 4 or 5, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So like the fact that my clients do that,
yeah,
like I think it's also the way that I approach the tattoos helps a little, but either way, it's like,
dude, I got a bunch of tattoos.
What was the actual question? How do you
prep yourself for a long tattoo appointment?
I think the biggest thing, actually no, listen to this. I think the biggest thing to prep yourself for a long tattoo is the things that you do outside of tattooing. So like getting good sleep, eating healthy, like just all those kinds of things that lead up that can factor into just like your mental outside of tattooing affect it. Cause like if you drank all week,
not drink, but I don't sleep very well.
If you drink all weekend, or if you don't sleep well and then you come to a tattoo, it's like obviously you're just gonna be fatigued. So taking care of the things you need to take care of outside of the tattoo world will just help more while you're tattooing, you know? So
it's true. When a client shares their ideas, what's your thought process from bringing those concepts to life as a unique tattoo? How do you blend their vision with your own artistic style? That's Cosmo.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, that was a long question.
Honestly, I like when people just give me like, hey, I want this type of theme, and I'm like, okay, you're cool with me just
and the body
going with it. Yeah, like, hey, I want my arm done in Greek mythology, and they're like, okay, so you're open to me just going with my own stuff with just a Greek style.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel like you get the best work is when you just give the artist something that they just let them run with. Give them an idea and just let them do their own thing.
Yeah, I talked about it in the first Q&A a little bit, but basically, it's just like the same thing. Like, come to me with like some sort of concept, like, you know, like towards Japanese, could be Greek, it could be celebrity portraits, sports, whatever it is. Like, kind of have an idea a little bit. Like,
you have to have
like,
an idea.
Like I like these characters, these Greek characters. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I want the evil ones. I want the good. So like anything, just that, and then from there, it's like it's our job to know like the body part, what's gonna flow, what's a good secondary image, So I think that's the best way as like a client is to kind of just know like what kind of style you like, and then like some things that you lean towards, and then from there we collaborate with you guys to kind of like let you know what we think will look good, what won't look
being
good.
Open as a client to being open to understand. Like, it's like you go to a restaurant, you ask the waiter like, hey, is this good? And they're like, no. You're like, well, I still want this anyway. Us as like as an artist, like, that's not gonna look good as a tattoo. So like, let us like help you understand like this will be better this way. Yeah. Because a lot of people are like, I don't want tattoos.
We do this every day.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
for years.
It's like just trust the process a little bit.
Yeah. And it's like, it's okay. Like, you don't have to literally just like give into it, but like be open to like listen and understand like what we're saying out of like a good intent, you know? Like, we're not just saying it because like we want to control what's on your body. It's like we genuinely understand.
It's our tattoos as well, like our names on it. So it's like when people come in and they want something that's facing them, like a writing that's facing them, I'm like, hey, I will do that, but I always suggest it facing out where other people can read it. They're like, well, it's for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. Before we answer that, there's Nikki asked on here, what last meal request?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know.
Chipotle.
Dude, why was I gonna say Chipotle? I swear to God.
Chipotle.
It's like just a normal like steak and lobster and shit like that.
No, Chipotle.
But like, bro, I have to get like everything. I have to get like the chips, I have to.
My stuff loaded up 3 soft tortilla shells on the side.
No fucking 1 scoop of chicken. They better double that bitch up. Yeah.
Both of them.
Maybe 2 bowls.
Yeah, I get grimy. 240.
240 for a reason, bub.
That's right. How does it feel to shave another person?
That's actually why I became a tattoo artist. I just love shaving.
I had a crazy story. A girl got a cover up in her, that area, and she didn't come.
Oh wait, you told me that.
And she didn't come in shaved. Oh. I had to shave it for her.
To translate, Dustin tattooed someone in their private area, and they came in unshaved. Yeah. Not only unshaved, but like he sat there and shaved her. Like why don't you just send her to the bathroom?
Dude, this was early in my career, and I was like, okay, I will never do that again. Like, I will never do that again.
That actually might be a nightmare. Like,
it wasn't. And she's an older lady, so she's like in her I guess not. She was like 40 something. So she was. I mean, I wasn't in. The tattoo didn't turn out very good. I was not comfortable at all. I'm not gonna lie. It was like,
how do you just unseat? Like,
I can't, bro. That's why I'm like, I have to get this thing done.
Is that what that one? Oh, dude, mind blown.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Yeah, we have a hard life as tattoo artists.
Yeah, like it's shit. Like I tell people not to shave, like if they're on their arm, but like that area's like, come on, like you should know to shave that, like, because sometimes if people shave the night before, they'll wake up and have like ingrown hairs on their arms. So I tell them not to shave usually beforehand. I'll do it myself, but it's like, I don't know, some dudes come in with a burly leg hair too, which is crazy.
Who's winning in a fight, you or Dustin? Ask Charlie. Guys, stop asking stupid questions. This is a serious podcast.
Me.
It's a serious Q&A. All right, don't ask rhetorical questions
that you already know the answer to.
Yeah, Dustin would probably win that one. But they didn't say what we're fighting with.
Yeah.
I might have to bring a strap for sure.
What's a milestone accomplishment that would make you feel truly successful as a tattoo artist? You've had a bunch of them, like with tattooing with some crazy tattoo artists.
Yeah, I have a list on here of like things that I want to accomplish. I don't know. It's not like one big one. I think it's overall just like
it's personal things for me. It's not tattooing with anybody. It's not being. It's knowing that like I am so comfortable with anything that is get brought to me as a design wise, and I can make it look well, like and not have a single stress.
The biggest thing I think like there's like I have a lot of things written down like growing your Instagram or meeting certain people in the industry,
Yours is on the business aspect
or tattooing at certain places and like all that kind of stuff. But I think the whole big picture of everything like of what I would like to achieve, the reason behind it is just like to kind of like look back on or like do things that you'll be proud of, so that you can because you can motivate. It could be your own family, like your kids, because if the accomplishments that you can have can motivate other people along the journey and motivate like people that like your legacy that you leave behind, you know. So I think like pushing myself to like accomplish these crazy feats or like at least trying is just like overall just like kind of like the legacy or like life that I would like to live and look back on. And that's why I also love filming it all, because now like
you can see
when you're doing like the YouTube or you're creating content, like that's there, like instead of like, because sometimes you like, especially the way I live my life, you kind of forget some things. Like there's so many crazy moments you have in like college or like, and it's like so distant now that like you barely remember it.
Now you know everything.
But like if it's like if it's recorded and stuff, it's dope. Like it's there forever, as long as it doesn't burn in the house.
Yeah, that's a good one. Mine's like the art side. I'm trying to learn from Trevor with the business stuff, because I'm awful at reaching out to people, trying to do the guest spots, all that stuff. I just
gotta put yourself out there.
I need to be better. You're right. I need to be better.
But that's why, again, doing things like
this is way out of my realm to be doing.
Yeah, but then like then you realize it's not that bad. It's not that hard. You know, it's just like it's cool. Last question on here. Have you ever tattooed yourself? Asked Luke.
Yes, I think every artist has.
Dude, not every. There's some tattooers that don't have tattoos.
Cora, the girl I tattooed with for a while, she did a huge piece like this big on her whole thigh. Like I walked in, her legs up on the counter, like I'm like just getting into it. I'm like, and if you've tattooed yourself, you know how hard it is to keep consistent depth with a needle on your
not only that, it takes so much more time, I feel like. Like all the tattoos I've done on myself take way longer.
All the tattoos I've done on myself all look like ass.
Yeah, I have one that's like decent. And like that's like pushing it.
And they're up in this area too where it's sensitive.
Everyone's always on the leg. Because like you're like, I'm not, well, some people do, but for me, I'm like,
I can't bear the needle in my arm. I just literally can't. It hurts so bad when I'm doing it myself.
I don't know, that'd be weird, because like spreading the skin and stuff too.
Yeah, there's no stretching.
Like there's no stretching.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
All right. Well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for the Q&A part 2. Shout out to my boy Dustin for coming on. If you guys would like Dustin and I to continue doing it together, leave a comment or just share it to someone. But yeah, I don't know.
I like it.
But I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will be doing more Q&As, and if you'd like to ask a question yourself, just go on the Instagram story and you can leave a comment on there and just answer. Tony has to just ruin moments.
I know what.
Doing an outro. He's going.
Stay focused, brother.
Yeah, I'm trying. You're just trying to distract me. All right.
Put a pump.
I don't know what else to say.
That's perfect.
No, I think the outro needed more.
I think that was good. It's better when it's more natural like that.
I think it is too.
All right, that's a wrap. Bow.